Hey, what is up, everybody? I didn't really give you much of a warning, but I am here with my friend.
James D. Van Hebert, the man who will post video up on this channel and on his channel, where you can follow here, because I got some stuff to say about professional wrestling and sports entertainment as a whole, which I recorded today. So that will be up here, and that will be up on my channel as well. Sorry if I just shamelessly plugged out of nowhere. Just
Yeah.
KO.
Okay. We're gonna be giving a WWE NXT Takeover Brooklyn predictions. We were supposed to do this yesterday. Let's just say this: if you saw the video yesterday, you know why we're doing it today. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
But before into that, just want to kind of start off with some Massasoit Wrestling Corner news. Both of us do. We I don't know what Owens was planning to do with it, but we are planning on doing it again this fall. We just haven't set an exact date yet, so it will happen as soon as we get back to school this semester. But it won't be as frequent because I think Owen knows this. I was too wrapped up in it, and I don't want to be so wrapped up in it like I was last time when we do a video almost every day. So we're probably going to keep it once a day or once a week, rather, maybe 2 times a week, depending on what goes on.
I was thinking what happens is let's just talk. I was thinking what could happen is we could do it every Friday because all the wrestling shows will be like the only show we wouldn't really see is Superstars, but we don't really need to see Superstars, but we would get to see.
We don't give a shit about that show.
NXT and
SmackDown. That show was shit in '89. That show's shit now.
But I'm just saying, like, if we do it on Friday, we could cover Raw, NXT, and SmackDown all at once. And then, but occasionally on Monday, if there's a pay-per-view, we should at least do it on Monday.
Yeah, I choked on water. Continue.
I was saying that if there's like a pay-per-view on a Sunday, we do it the day, like we do an episode the day after the pay-per-view because
that makes sense. Then I can work. I can work with that schedule.
I don't know when, like, the date we're gonna bring it back. We'll probably talk about it when we get back to school.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Because we're not gonna have the same setup we did last. We're not gonna have the same setup we did last semester because it's not gonna be the same. Are you going Monday? You going Monday, Wednesday, Friday too, right?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday to Massasoit. Yeah. I go full time.
Okay. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, oh yeah, the highlight reel. We should at least we should at least talk about the highlight.
Yeah, no, that will be. I'm hoping the sooner the better. I'm hoping to get it out by the very beginning of September, so September 1st.
Okay.
Before school starts.
You have a lot of footage to go through because.
Oh yeah, no, tell me about it. Dude, I have 3 videos I got to put up by the end of this month. On 3 separate channels, no less, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Technically 4 because I got 1 processing right now, but
Don't feel bad, dude. I was supposed to do like the SummerSlam series review, and I got none of them done really. I only got like 3.
What do you mean the SummerSlam series? It's okay.
I was gonna go through every SummerSlam and review every single one of them, but I always try to do. That's like an unnecessary. I try to go through all the pay-per-views and review every single one of them, but it never happens.
Well, that's good for you. I probably would lose it. I probably wouldn't be interested in like half of them. I only know SummerSlam's up from like 2000, mostly up to now. So
you should check out
except for I know some SummerSlams.
Check out 1992.
Like from 89. I don't necessarily remember everything back when I was like 3 years old, so I don't remember ones from 97, 98. I didn't even watch the ones in 97. I didn't really watch the ones in 98 much because I didn't have pay-per-view then. So
yeah, if you want to watch a good SummerSlam though, watch SummerSlam 1992 when Bret Hart and British Bulldog faced for the
Bret Hart and Owen Hart. No, I did see that. That one's always a classic.
No, Bret Hart British Bulldog for the Intercontinental Championship. See, you should watch that SummerSlam. What else?
All right, I will.
Watch 1991 too, when Macho Man Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth get eliminated. get married, not eliminated. I almost said eliminated.
SummerSlam, the word SummerSlam, those two words are kind of depressing to me. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Let's go on with NXT Brooklyn.
Okay. I almost went to my SmackDown notes, actually, so. Okay.
I don't care about it. So I don't care.
Okay. All right, but I'm so confused. So I went on this card earlier today. I'm so confused because it has the matches that are going to be on next week on this card. So I don't know what's going on anymore. But today I didn't have some of these.
Let's review every single match. There we go.
All right. So we're going to start for the matches that are going to be on next Wednesday because we're going to win from the bottom up. And there might be a pre-show if there's a pre-show. Actually, I never thought I'd say this, but I actually want to see a pre-show because I love NXT's pre-shows.
The NXT pre-shows are the shit. They're actually treated like a goddamn sport.
Yeah. And then it's not an hour. It's only, a half hour? Pre-shows, I don't think pre-shows should be an hour. I think they only should be a half hour.
Oh, hell no. Pre-shows is an hour. It's horrible.
Because there's nothing to talk about in an hour, really.
Let's go for it, though. Let's go.
All right, so this is the next week stuff. We have Carmella versus Eva Marie. So we talk about this. It's random, but...
it's fine. Man, I gotta tell you, Eva Marie's fucking improved.
Yeah, there's still room for improvement, but she's improved.
Yeah, no, all the time. There's always room for improvement in wrestling, but man, she's there, man. She's actually trying. I gotta give her credit.
Yeah.
You know, I respect her. I don't think that this is what she wanted to do with her life throughout her whole entire career. Let's be honest, but still, I mean, at least she's trying. You know, and that's more than and she's actually showing wrestling ability more than Nikki Bella, who's the current champion. So,
and Cameron.
That's my thoughts on that one.
Cameron, she's showing more wrestling ability than Cameron. To be honest with you, I heard they did a stint on Total Divas too, where Cameron confronted her, talking about all the Divas hate her, and I was just thinking, at least Eva Marie's trying. I know Total Divas is obviously fake, but
no, I saw that. I was thinking the same thing. Like, at least she's trying. That's more than I can say for Nikki, who's supposed to be the leader of the damn division, who shouldn't even be champion because she's got 2 freaking bowling balls in her chest that she can barely wrestle with, and
she's fucking Cena. That has to be something.
That's all right.
Do you ever see those memos, by the way, that every time John Cena loses a match, he'll say, "Well, if that happens, Nikki Bella has to win." Like I said, there was a memo.
Are you serious? That's a thing.
Yeah, people make memos about that, and they also they make memos too, like whoever he's feuding.
Memes? You mean memes?
Shit, I said what I call them.
You called them memos.
Oh, I meant memes.
They're not memos. Yeah, let's write it on a piece of paper. Yeah, this is Nikki Bella's restaurant.
No, I meant. Oh wow, that's awesome. Everybody asks me I'm so insane for not wanting to fuck Nikki Bella, and I just tell them that she's too fake for me. She's too fake. She's way too fake. Nikki Bella.
Yeah, man. Honestly, but yeah.
So who's winning?
I guess my prediction on who will win the match, I gotta go with Eva, because they're definitely high and mighty on pushing her now, which I have no problem with. I mean, I think she's improved dramatically.
Oh yeah.
Compared to last time we saw her, so I mean, I don't really.
I'm gonna pick Eva too. Dude, Triple H made Eva Marie good. Holy shit. And Brian Kendrick, but
it's just that guy.
It seems like whatever Triple H tries to do, it fucking is magic.
It works. It works, man. I mean, honestly, he gives pointers. I don't think it's just him though. I think he points the right people. I think Bill. I think Billy Gunn's a trainer there too. Booker T is also a trainer. He also runs his own wrestling organization. So
yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Eva Marie, and she'll probably hit the slice bread for the win too. I like how she's added that into a finisher because that's really cool.
What is her finisher again?
It's Brian Kendrick's finisher, but I don't know the name of it, so I call it slice bread
number 2. The one thing I'll say about Eva, she did improve. Don't get me wrong, but she needs to gain some speed and she needs to gain momentum. In a lot of her moves, like I've noticed it. Like when you see her, you know how Paige, like how some people said when she first started out on the main roster, like they said that she was slow on reaction time.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
Mike, where are you going? Oh, okay. Anyway, again, she needs to work on that because she's way too slow with that. Her senton bomb or her senton drop, the one that Kevin Owens usually does, hers was atrocious.
Yeah. Like I said, there's still room.
It was pretty bad.
There's still room for improvement. As
I said, she needs to improve on that stuff. I do think that she will definitely. I don't think her sliced bread's half too bad. I think she just needs more momentum and speed with it. But other than that, it's spot on to Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, I think eventually she should get her own finisher too. But like a second finisher. That's
I think she will. I think she will.
I think she just needs. They'll probably find in one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She'll probably get a finisher. Knowing how the WWE is big with like divas and submissions, it's like the ultimate.
But the divas can do good submissions, so. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
But you froze. I don't know why.
Oh, I said the divas can do good submissions, so.
Okay, we kind of froze a bit, so just repeat what you said.
The divas can do good submissions.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
Okay. But yeah,
definitely. There's a lot of great submissions. But let's put it. I mean, the submissions that the divas can do can put John Cena's STF to shame.
Kevin Owens does a better STF than Cena, and he lost to that move. We can't blame Cena. We can't blame Cena for it though, even though he should know how to apply his own.
It's booking. It's always booking.
But yeah, he needs to improve his STF.
I think he's still outside. I tried calling him.
Dude,
I saw him in the grass. He's having a blast.
Wait, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Hold on a second, dude. Let me put on my headphones. So.
Okay.
Sorry. You know people are gonna be in here.
Outside on the crap.
But yeah, no, dude. So you going with Eva Marie?
Yeah. So next, this is a pretty obvious pick: Bo Dempsey versus Elias Sampson.
Bo Dempsey. Nobody.
Why would they?
Elias
I don't
Sampson.
see them building him up these video packages, and then he just fucking loses out of what? It's Elias.
Yeah,
Sampson.
I don't understand it.
Actually, I went to a.
Well, again, you got to think of it from what I said last week. I mean, it's not a good gimmick, though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they're gonna give the win to Bo Dempsey. Nobody likes Elias Sampson. Nobody likes him.
He was doing this gimmick though, where he came out with like a guitar or something at the live show I went to. I don't really remember it much, but he came out with like a guitar or something. I don't know. He's still he's I'm trying to remember. Is Elias who's Elias Sampson anyways? Like I don't really know him that well.
I don't even know. I think he teamed up with somebody. I don't know where his tag team partner went. I think he's like the new jobber.
Yeah.
For in placement of CJ Parker.
I was thinking at first he was the one that teamed up with Jason Jordan, but that was Ty Dillinger, so
yeah, no, Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger might be the other one. Although you could team up Elias Sampson and Ty Dillinger. I mean,
that'd be cool.
That's the way I see it.
I think right now, maybe once like the big stars that are on NXT right now, because leave, maybe they could give Elias Sampson a chance or something. You know,
So
you never know.
there's already big stars filling in though. You know what I mean? They already signed like Apollo Crews, and they're now going to sign on like all these different guys. So it's going to be not.
So he's just a jobber pretty much.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks. It kind of sucks for him. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, that's what. I'm not going to complain about it really because I don't really care that much.
No, I don't either. I mean,
again,
I don't. It's not like I don't like Elias Sampson, but I mean, his place is jobber right now.
Yeah, maybe he'll find.
Who knows? He might be the next big star. Who knows?
Yeah, never know. Never say never in WWE. Well, actually, in wrestling, I should say that because. All right, so now we have this awesome fate. Well, it's going to be awesome. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte versus Dana Brooke versus Emma in a fatal 4-way match. And this is going to take place on Wednesday. I want this to happen at TakeOver. And when
hold on. Wait, hold on. Repeat that again.
Becky Lynch versus Charlotte versus Dana Brooke versus Emma.
What is it? The number one contenders match for the championship?
This is fatal 4-way, but I feel like that on Wednesday it will turn into a number one contenders match. I don't see why they would do this match if it wasn't going to be for a number one contendership.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know. They just kind of started that. It's weird. Okay. We'll try our luck with that.
This is a weird show.
Is this like for the show? Because it sounds like it's Wednesday. The Wednesday show. Like.
This is the Wednesday, but this is so confusing. Like it.
No, that's the show. This is a WWE show we're asking about. No, but all right. So this is
So on NXT, this is gonna happen the Wednesday after NXT Takeover. This fatal 4-way match. This is fucking. I'm so confused.
It's confusing. Yeah.
This is like the most confusing.
I don't know.
I just do a.
Yeah, no, it's confusing. Just go with the next match on the Wednesday card. Then just keep going down.
Well, aren't you gonna do a pick? Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, are you gonna do a pick?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What are you picking?
What were you saying, dude?
Oh my god!
Go to that.
I know. Just pick somebody for this match.
Oh, what's the match?
The same match.
The same match.
The fatal 4-way.
What is Bailey involved in it again?
No, it's the Becky Lynch versus Charlotte versus Dana Brooke versus Emma. Pick who's winning that match.
Becky Lynch.
Okay,
I'll be honest.
I'll pick. I don't know if it's for number one contendership because I feel like if it's for number one contendership, Becky Lynch and Charlotte wouldn't win because I think they're gonna go back up to the main roster. So I'm gonna pick Emma because she's kind of been feuding with Bailey, and that just pretty much shows who I picked too. Well, I'm not picking, but if it's not happening. That's not happening. But you know, I'll pick Emma. But if it's not for number one contendership, I'll pick Charlotte. Let's just move on.
All
right. That was weird. Okay, so this is now an 8-man tag team match. This is still on the Wednesday show. Still on Wednesday. This is the last match on the Wednesday show. We have Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy, and the Hype Bros versus Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Well, Dawson and Wilder. Love that tag team. I love their theme song.
Yeah, I think Dawson and Wilder are going to get over. I mean, I'm surprised they were jobber team for so long. They should have.
Dude, they came out.
They're getting up there already.
I was so shocked when they beat Team Soft. Like I was just like
that elevated Flapjack Codebreaker is like the best tag finisher I've seen. That and Jason Jordan and Chad Gable's left up elevated suplex.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. The tag team division in NXT is looking fucking awesome. So who's winning this eight-man tag team match? Who's winning the 8-man tag team match? Hello?
Sorry, I just
So is it gonna be?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bailey. And the last one I'll go with I'm gonna go with the Hype Bros and Team Soft.
Yeah, me
it
too.
Seems like it would be weird for them not to get a win.
If they didn't win, especially, I think they said this show is going to be on this Wednesday show will still take place in Brooklyn. So I would think the Team Soft will get a win like in the hometown. Well, not in the hometown, but the home gimmick.
Well, yeah, and plus, oh yeah, I forgot. Isn't Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder from New York also?
Yeah.
And isn't like
yeah.
Because I just realized that because they're all you also got homeboys from New Jersey too, which is
I know I'm just my brain's just like I don't even know. I'm just so confused right now. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. All right, let's get to the Saturday show.
Now this is the Saturday show. I feel like now we'll get. Now this is the Saturday show. All right. Apollo Crews versus Ty Dillinger. I mean, that's pretty obvious who's winning that.
The way they built it off, it's obviously going to be Apollo Crews.
However, though, they did build up Ty Dillinger.
Can't wait for this guy, man.
They did build up Ty Dillinger pretty well. Yeah, me too. They did build up Ty Dillinger because he got that win over. I mean, he's still not winning, but he got that win over Solomon Crow. So, I mean, I think
he got a win over Solomon Crow.
Yeah, he beat him last week on NXT.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
You don't even know what's going on right now.
What the heck? Yeah, no, I didn't get the chance to watch NXT. That's whatever.
This didn't happen last week. This is the weirdest hangout we ever done.
That's okay. Aren't all our hangouts pretty weird though?
I don't know. Yeah, but this is like the most confusing one we've ever done. I'm trying to say.
Yeah, true. All right, let's go. Let's go to the next match. We know who's winning this one.
Baron Corbin versus Samoa Joe. I can't wait for this match.
I can't wait for it either, only because I don't know what to expect from Baron Corbin. I know exactly what to expect from Samoa Joe. I mean,
yeah,
Samoa Joe is Samoa Joe, but
yeah.
I mean,
I've watched him.
Still, I'm interested to see what Baron Corbin does against a guy like Samoa Joe. You know.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to this feud because they're both unstoppable forces right now. Samoa Joe's pretty much been unstoppable since he's come to NXT, and same thing for Baron Corbin. So he lost one match, Baron Corbin.
This is going to be a second loss, though. I'm going with Samoa Joe.
Okay.
It'd be weird not to give Samoa Joe.
I know. I feel like he should win. But then again, you got Baron Corbin, too, who's – I'm going to go Samoa Joe because I just want him to win pretty much. I'm just kind of doing a flip a coin right there. I feel like they got big plans for Samoa Joe. I feel like they got big plans for Samoa Joe. And then like you talked about yesterday, they can have
by the end of this year for sure.
Oh, yeah. And
what's the next match?
Sasha Banks versus Bayley for the NXT Women's Championship.
What is it?
Sasha Banks versus Bayley for the NXT Women's Championship.
Huh?
The NXT Women's Championship match. Bayley versus Sasha Banks.
Bayley versus Sasha Banks?
NXT Women's Championship match, yep.
Where is she from?
Wait, what?
Yo. Where is she from?
What do you mean? I didn't even... The match...
No, I'm just wondering, because if she's a hometown girl, because I don't really pay attention to where they're from, really.
I don't either.
Because if she's a hometown girl, she might get the win. That's what I'm saying, you know.
Which ones? Bayley?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not happening.
I'm gonna go with
no,
Bailey,
it's not
only
happening.
because
Sasha Banks winning. No, not happening. I don't care what you say. Not happening.
I only go out of sheer overness, and I gotta admit,
Doesn't matter.
You gotta admit, you may not like her, but Bailey's pretty over.
No, doesn't matter. Sasha's winning. It will make Jemiah cry. It will make Jemiah cry.
It's gonna be Bailey.
You don't want Jemiah crying.
Bailey. It's gonna be. Can we at least agree it's gonna be a good match?
I don't know. I don't watch Bailey's matches, so.
Holy! I told you to watch her last match. She's a workhorse, dude. She's gonna bring it.
Dude, I was hanging out with my friend yesterday.
All right, well, do it. Do it when you get a chance, dude.
I'll do it after SmackDown.
Yeah, she's gonna pull off an amazing match with her.
I'll do it after SmackDown.
All right. So let's go to the next thing.
Okay. Blake and Murphy versus the Vaudevillains for the NXT Tag Team titles. This is a tough one.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Vaudevillains.
I'm gonna go with them too because I think Alexa Bliss is gonna get what's coming to her, and because she's been kind of something bad's gonna happen to Alexa Bliss. Obviously, she can't be hit because can't domestic violence and all that stuff. But something bad's gonna happen to Alexa Bliss because she's been treating the Vaudevillains like shit.
Yep.
But so the Vaudevillains are gonna win the NXT Tag Team titles.
All right. Yeah, I agree with that one.
Okay.
Oh, well, come on over.
Now on the main event. Okay. No, actually, we don't have the main event. There's one more match. Jushin Thunder Liger versus Tyler Breeze. This match is going to be amazing.
Jushin Thunder Liger. Oh, this match I'm hyped for. I gotta go with Tyler Breeze because it would only make sense. But then again, Jushin Thunder Liger's known for winning all of his matches at this point, so I don't know.
I'm gonna go with. So is this a full-time thing that he's gonna be like? Is he?
I don't. What is the issue now?
I don't know.
I'm doing this. I don't care what anybody says. We're getting this done today.
Okay.
We have the guy that is supposed to appear at the end of this. Anyway. All right. Yeah. So Jushin, I don't know. I will say this. The one thing I'll look forward to, it can have go up after this whole thing's over. I've always said that Tyler Breeze needs to be in the tag team division because I don't know how much singles matches he can have, only because of his neck.
Yeah.
I think there should be a tag team partner of his that shows up with him.
Yeah.
I think if they signed Dalton Castle from Ring of Honor, who Jushin Thunder Liger had a match previously with in Ring of Honor. So
okay.
I think that would be some good stuff, I think Dalton Castle and Tyler Breeze's gimmicks are relatively the same, so but I don't know. I'll go with Jushin Thunder Liger only because of wins. He always gets.
I'll go with him. I'll go with him because I'll go with him because I don't see him coming on NXT like his first match, and they put him over there that this is like his first time ever competed in WWE and losing. Even though that happened to Stin, but they're smart.
Yeah,
this is the smart people.
Exactly.
And this isn't Vince trying.
Right, and
now it's the main
last
event.
Match.
This match, I'm really looking forward to this match. I'm looking forward to this a lot. Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens in the ladder match. For the NXT
everybody is, man.
Even though it's
ladder match for the NXT title.
Even though it's so predictable,
yeah, it is. But it's still going to be a great match. I love Balor. I love Owen.
I love the build up to this.
I go with Finn Balor.
I love the build up to this feud, though. Because
I love it.
They pretty much been feuding since March, if you think about it.
Yeah, really. Still, it's great. It's a great show. It's a great showing by both guys. I cannot wait. But yeah, I'm going with Finn Balor.
I'm going. I mean, it's not just because Kevin Owens is on the main roster. No, he just won the NXT title. He just had all this hype for him. You're not going to have him lose it.
Yeah, I mean,
month.
I'm surprised he actually won it, to be honest. I really thought that Kevin Owens was going to retain, but they swerved you.
What?
Don't interrupt. Anyhow, yes. All right, but yeah. To be, I mean, I was the same way, but I thought WWE creative, like the main roster, was going to be small and give Kevin Owens the U.S. title. So that's why they would take the NXT title off of Kevin Owens, but that didn't happen. So
yeah, again,
I mean, well,
they don't. Again, there's a lot wrong with the booking. We'll get into that later, but again, I'm looking forward to Finn Balor and Kevin Owens.
yeah. This whole show, I am looking forward to this show though, because even though we got Scott,
I'm looking forward to this more than I am with SummerSlam.
I don't know, because
so,
I would say the same thing. If you asked me a couple of weeks ago, I would say the same, SummerSlam and this the same. But after what the card of SummerSlam ended up being, I'd say this.
Yep. I'm already gonna give my opinion. I'm already gonna give my opinion in another video, but my opinion is not valid here at this point. I've already made my opinion on Owen's Hangout last time, and I'm now gonna extend it into another video. It'll be posted on your channel and my channel, so people can see it.
Which channel?
Both yours and mine.
But you have two channels. You have two channels, though.
Yep. Yeah, I know I have two channels. It's gonna be my personal channel.
James Hebert.
But as I said, this is the level you'll hear from me, pretty much, except for some promotion items. I'm gonna turn it over to my friend here. Before I do that, I'm gonna have some promotions here. Don't forget to check out my channel right here. Check it out. You want to check out Weymouth Youth Wrestling? It's over by that point.
So wait, if you just promoted, I gotta go do something real quick. I'm just gonna mute my microphone.
All right, yeah, that's fine. All right, that's fine.
Because I mean, I don't need to be on this either right now, do I?
No, you kind of do. I mean, it was supposed to be a question thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just gonna take.
Are you getting lessons off again?
No.
Is that what I'm getting out of this? All right.
No.
Well, then tell him to wait a few.
I can't. I gotta do the. How long is this gonna take? Not that long, right?
You tell me.
It's just gonna take me a few minutes.
5 minutes, maybe less.
Yeah, it's only gonna take me like 5 minutes.
He has a lot to say, so I mean, I would say wait 10 minutes, but I don't know how long this kid's gonna go on. So
I'll be right back.
Look, if you have to go, you have to go. He'll probably rant most of the time anyway. But listen, for the fans watching this right now, go on to my channel right there. If you want to check out my personal videos, go out to Weymouth Youth Wrestling. That's starting up this fall, and Massasoit Wrestling Corner Season 1's up here, which starts up this fall again with me and Owen and a few others. Check out Owen's channel. Obviously, he'll promote that by the end. And now I turn it over to the co-president of Weymouth Youth Wrestling.
All right, I'll be right
Michael
back.
Marr.
Boys and girls of all ages. I am the voice of WYW, and that's kind of upsetting to say out loud some days. Yeah, it's a little weird to be on this. It's one of those things that I wasn't expecting to do tonight, but yeah, you know what? You can't expect everything that's going to happen. From what I've seen with this company, and I put it in quotations for a reason, it's garbage. This is supposed to be the middle event, the second big event of a corporate lineup, and it's nothing but absolute garbage. I don't know how it feels to be a WWE fan. I'm not a WWE fan. I'm a WWF fan. It's completely goddamn different. Completely different. What do I mean by that? Well, I'll explain. WWF, before it was renamed, repackaged, because everybody had an issue with the F in it, was a lot more than what we have now. And I'm going to say, and I am officially going to say at the end of WWE is the day Bobby Lashley got the ECW title in, I believe 2008, 2009?
2006.
Okay, 2006. Thank you, James. That's all I got to really say. And I think it's upsetting when one kid in college, one kid getting out of high school can put on a show that's roughly 30 minutes to an hour long that are mostly just tests and can produce a better product than that's been around for 60 fucking years. We've come up with a 5 to 10 year plan in less than a week. We have sat down and have storyline after storyline after storyline. If that didn't work, we could try something else. We have come up with backup plan after backup plan after backup plan. But when a multi-million-dollar to billion-dollar company comes up with one fucking plan that doesn't go right, everything is shit. I'm not in it for money. I'm not in it for fame. And I'm not in it because for some personal game. I'm in it for me. I'm in it for James. I'm in it for what we have to do, what we feel is necessary. That's all I really have to say. As James said, check out the video. Check out all the videos and give your own opinion. Go right into the comments section. I'll read every comment. Issue with that. It's just the fact that there are this low-life, entertaining company that is absolute garbage, that is producing garbage, and everybody is okay with it. That pisses me off. And I emphasize that. It pisses me off.
That's coming from a man who used to watch the what? Okay. All right. Now? All right. Yeah, because I'm know something. If she gives you shit, tell her you already volunteered. Okay. As I said, it's that's coming from a guy who's watched WWF, watched WWE, the beginning of WWE. It's not what it used to be. I'm gonna emphasize this more in a longer, detailed video. In the short coming months, or in the short coming minutes, maybe an hour here, once this is fully processed. And once it is fully processed, I want people to get their opinions, because I think there's a lot wrong with the mainstream pro wrestling audience, or quote unquote sports entertainment audience now. There needs to be a change. And the fact that there has not been change kind of infuriates me. There's always been signs of change, and then they always destroy that change. And there needs to be a clear common ground on what we're doing as a company. Yep. What Mike's thing is, it's like a lawyer. What is it? What did you say? This? Yeah, come over and just say it, because you and I got open mic here.
Okay, you want me to say what I have to say? WWE has slowly turned into this egotistical fucking cesspool of a company. Over the past 16 plus years, it has slowly deteriorated into a carcass that it now exists. You have guys that were originally top tier, top of the line talent that have slowly but surely been digressed into puddles of fucking mud outside of a fucking trailer park home. I'll prove a point. WWE was the bar when it started. It was that sweet thing that we could enjoy every friggin' week, every Monday, every Friday. But then you know what you start to realize inside the candy bar? You're chewing on goddamn razor blades, and you are slowly but surely bleeding out and wanting to not deal with it anymore and to stop chewing. That is all I really have to say. You want to watch an actual wrestling company? Watch my wrestling company. Watch I and James's wrestling company. Yeah, sure. I'll be honest. I'm not in it for the money, for the fame. And personally, I don't give a shit what people think about it. They have their own opinion about what we do. You know what? If I feel it is necessary. And I will not one day give up on it, no matter what the fuck happens. I'm sorry if I'm not a billionaire to a millionaire who sits in a nice suit, who can get a blowjob from an 18-year-old because he can hire them out the back alley of a fucking prostitute house. I'm sorry, Mr. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I'm sorry that you get to sit there every single day and watch your daughter slowly but surely get impregnated by the monster that you hated most. I'm sorry that if your son didn't turn out to be the exact icon that you wanted him to be and decides to run a fucking electrical company because he doesn't want anything to do with daddy. And I'm sorry that your father put enough faith in you that he decided to hand you down a company. Maybe next time, I don't know, when he's ever reincarnated or brought back into this life, maybe he'll find something that he should have done years ago and finally beat the living piss out of you. So that way you aren't the spoiled little fucking brat that you are to this day who gets everything that he wants because daddy said it was okay. No, that's for every single McMahon. It doesn't matter. They still got what they wanted in the end.
No, Shane didn't.
Well, let's take a look. She got what she wanted now, didn't she? She was the pride and joy of Vince McMahon, right? When the iconic son, the son that was willing to put his ass on the line in a match.
She's even said that.
Doesn't matter. In the end, if Vince McMahon's dad hit him hard enough, maybe the sense would have finally been knocked the fuck into him. That's all I really have to say on that. Vincent Kennedy McMahon can go outside, walk right to his limousine, and hopefully this time when it blows the fuck up, he's finally dead. Because that man has destroyed wrestling in the last 16 years. And you don't have to believe what I have to say. You don't have to think what I think. You don't have to be a part of the same thought process that I am a part of. You just have to listen to my words and understand what I'm trying to say. It is absolutely fucking garbage what has happened over the years. And you know what? If every wrestling fan on the goddamn planet is okay with that, then you really need to go find somebody who will actually give a shit about your opinion. Hopefully the homeless man that sleeps inside right next to your apartment complex while you jerk off to some kiddie porn. And just to prove a little bit of point for some of those fans that never grew the fuck up and still think it's this thing, here's something for you. Instead of jerking off to images of divas online, go find a girlfriend and get the fuck out of mama's basement.
That was towards every person that still defends WWE, aka the WWE fanboys. I am speechless right now. I don't know if he's coming back on. I don't think he is. I guess he'll come back on. He's got something to do right now. Owen, man, get on here. You're missing out on a lot. You just missed an entire pipe bomb that just happened on your own damn podcast. Dude, come on. I see you on. Sorry, guys. He got rushed off again. It's pissing me off. This is the second time it's happened now. On here, ASAP. I'll continue on his point. Here's the deal. He's not making fun of every wrestling fan that's in the mom's basement. Okay, it's not like that. He's just genuinely frustrated. He quit sooner than I did. It's I've quit recently on just watching Raw weekly on a weekly basis. Sometime in November. You wanna explain to them what my reaction was on that episode? Yeah, because you were there, you were witnessing the whole thing.
What was the exact episode? If you
the one with Ryback faking to turn heel and then turn face because he didn't want to be told what to do. That whole debacle where I turned the T off after Ryback turned quote unquote heel.
I would like to say something. I've never seen James get more upset at something than with WWE. How can I prove a point? We have a table out in the living room. He has literally flipped the table. That's how upset you got, right?
Yeah, that's exactly
because what happened? The company took something that you love, packed it up, put it in a bowl, rolled it, and shoved it up your ass.
Hold on. Let me just explain. Owen, he just did the biggest pipe on the WWE. You missed it. You got to look back on this once we get off air. But yeah, we're continuing. You can ask him questions after he's done what he wants to say, but he wants to get a point across with this.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had to take the recycling out, and it took a while.
Yeah, we all got to do what we got to do. Only if Vince McMahon knew that one. Sitting at his house, locking the children of the next door into his fucking basement and using them as sex slaves because he can't get it up anymore.
Again, as I said, you missed a huge pipe bomb.
I know.
I am not a man who looks at other men and say, I want to be that man. I look in the mirror and I say, holy shit, you got a nice mustache. But you know what? Till this day, I don't understand wrestling in itself. It's a show where you watch a man beat the shit out of somebody else. That's a beautiful thing when you think about it. That we sit there every single night, every week to watch a man beat the shit out of somebody else with either a chair, a ladder, or maybe his own dick. Whoa. Because that's how gay Vincent Kennedy McMahon wants his goddamn wrestlers. He wants to watch them get oiled up backstage, put on their singlet, and then go over and fondle their junk for almost 30 minutes.
Shawn Michaels.
And you know what? It's upsetting when two kids from Massachusetts that live in Weymouth can actually come up with a better wrestling show with a fucking console video game and a computer over a multi-million-dollar company.
As I said, you missed a lot. This kid went off on the product better than I could have ever. Oh, man, dude.
Dude, I wish I had been there.
He feels used, he says, by the WWE.
So I can't really ask
he feels like a prostitute.
I can't really ask any questions because I missed too much, I think.
No, it's fine. You can still ask him questions, man.
So you still want?
No, you want to ask him questions? Ask him any question that you feel like answering.
Okay.
Write down. So this is now an interview, impromptu, by Owen to Mike.
Okay.
I am also the voice of the executioner, the crazy psychopath of Nick Switchblade, and a lot of other goddamn voices because my head is chock full of nightmare.
So when it comes to this, company, do you think Stephanie McMahon has hurt the company at all as well? Or do you think it's just mainly Vince?
That's a funny question, and the only way that I can answer it is that McMahon still running the company?
Yeah. Vince is still.
That's my answer. The day that Vince McMahon dies, and to be honest, I wish that happened a long time ago. The day where he walked into his limousine and the whole goddamn thing exploded. I think there was a smile on every child's face that hated the man. But then it turned out he lied. And he was still alive. And we all got depressed. And we all wanted to do one thing after that. We all wanted to go to his house, take a revolver, put it right to his head, and fucking brains out.
Down at the top of the stairs.
That's awesome. Yeah, I wholly agree. Huh?
Asking him questions.
Okay. So,
Just ask him anything you want here.
what about the whole? Because me and James have been ranting about this every hangout we've done, pretty much. What about this whole thing with Rusev and Lana? This whole storyline that's going on right now.
Okay. I got it. I got it. Ready? What happens at the end of Romeo and Juliet? They die. Why haven't they taken a page out of the book yet? And just finally kill off the characters that nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, I agree.
Who shouldn't even be killed off.
No.
Shouldn't even be in the storyline.
Hold on. Let me explain a little bit. Ready? They had nothing to do with a Russian character besides Vladimir Putin, but then they're like, you know what? Fuck it. It makes a little bit more sense where we have the Russian character stay around for a little bit longer because Vladimir Kozlov. That's my legit.
We're talking about the relationship on how Vince and Kevin Dunn are and Rusev Pump in real life.
Yeah, I'm saying like Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn are legitimately
Vince
trying to put.
McMahon is a sad, strange little man, huh?
No, you want to know the worst part too?
Who also walks with a stick up his ass.
You want to know the best part too? Oh, and you want to tell them the reason why Vince wanted them to break up?
Isn't it? Isn't it because? Let me try to remember.
Vince has been hiding porn. He has a camera hidden. He has a camera hidden on his dressing room.
What is it? What is it on?
Isn't it because?
It's because of this. Vince thinks that Rusev doesn't deserve a girl like that gorgeous.
That's
That's literally the reason. That's what every news report has reported. Bleacher Report, no DQ.
No, that's fine. But let me explain this. But when you look like Vince McMahon and you are surrounded by divas all day, is it okay if your wife looks like a bulldog? My answer is yes, because your personality is that of a bulldog, where you walk inside of a building and you want to hump everything inside.
That's awesome. Well, I'm saying you're
Vince McMahon in a nutshell. The horny teen that never grew up.
Yeah, basically.
I agree.
And the fact that he's madder than a freaking fridge.
What about
madder than a fridge? He's madder than a hatter, my good sir. Madder than a hatter.
What about the whole racist conspiracies with WWE? And
Okay. When Vince McMahon gets the word to say the N-word on national television, it's okay. When Hulk Hogan says it in an interview because a guy asks him a question about it, you get fired. Bye-bye. Have fun. How about you go collect your unemployment check and get the fuck out of my building? It's okay. When Booker T says it on live television on WCW, there was no consequences because he was black. You know what? Vince can do whatever he wants. He can go diddle some little kids on a bus. He can go fucking run some cocaine off the ass of a whore. He can go jump off a bridge for all I give a shit. As long as he's not doing it near me.
Which he's done it near all of us.
Yes.
On national TV. Not the cocaine part, but the
You're not surprised if he was doing lines of cocaine. I feel fucking empowered.
Oh my gosh. I totally could see that.
Right off this.
All right. So
seriously, that is every taping of Raw. He just.
Oh yeah.
Every single time. Also, why does he walk like he has a stick up his ass, or he has to take a shit and it's stuck on his leg? It's just like he's shaking it like a friggin'.
Okay. What about me and James, since we started doing this thing, have ranted about Kevin Dunn. Haven't we even asked James about that?
Kevin Dunn's the writer for WWE.
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The head writer.
So who decided to take the Adderall asphyxiate a retard patient and make him the fucking writer of a company? No, seriously. Who decided to take the special kid that sits in the back of the special bus who thinks he's cool, who looks like this? How is that okay? No, seriously. How is that okay? How is that okay? How do you give the kid that wore the helmet in the 10-meter dash.
Let me put it this way. Like, you and I technically have Asperger's.
That's fine. That's fine. No, but that's fine. That's fine. Ready? Kevin Dunn had to wear water wings while he was drinking soup. Kevin Dunn wore a helmet walking down a flight of stairs. Kevin Dunn couldn't even find his way into the building because he thought the door was a magical fucking gate. Kevin Dunn thought his car was alive, so he had sex with it.
It sounds like a Hollywood video that was just horrible.
That's why Kevin Dunn is a Hollywood writer. Now you're getting it.
Okay.
I've had mentally challenged moments, but at least I don't write for a fucking $1 million company and have mentally challenged moments every 5 minutes. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Kevin Dunn's twin Devin Cunn's a lot better though.
Devin Cunn's my alter ego. I accidentally switched.
Good job, Devin Cunn.
Yeah, I switched his name from Kevin Dunn to Devin Cunn.
So wait. In Metal Gear Solid terms, would that mean that Kevin Dunn has the recession gene?
Yes.
Okay, good.
There's a good guy.
It's my fault I had the recession gene. You think he's that kid that runs on the baseball field and makes fucking dirt castles while everybody else is playing baseball?
Oh, I heard. What about
It's a tweet.
This has got to be talked about. What about Kevin Dunn? Me and James posted an article talking about how Kevin Dunn doesn't see it in Kevin Owens. What about that?
Oh.
Well, okay. Here's my whole thing. He doesn't like people with the name Kevin that aren't him. He gets very upset. He gets very upset and depressed because he's the only one that gets to wear the Kevin. It's okay though. It's okay. At least we understand where he's coming from.
No, we really.
You know, under the desk on the blow up doll.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I mean on. But from is with the dildo that's been stuck up his ass for the past 15 years. It's okay. It could have been a lot worse. Vince McMahon could have been helping him.
I think we've already determined.
And then Shawn Michaels was the blow-up doll.
Oh man. Okay.
They do call him the showstopper.
The next one. What about the New Day? I mean, you probably I might have missed it.
Okay. Here we go. You know what happens when 3 black guys have a dream? And I actually have a joke for this one. You know what happened to one of them? He got shot. So they decided, you know what? Let's take a church choir group. Let's put them all together. Let's take Roydie, meth head infected, and that Afro kid that nobody wanted out with in special school. And we're going to put them into a group together. And we're going to make him champion. Meanwhile, Kofi Kingston, the only one there that actually has skill or talent.
Well, no, you're getting consequences.
We don't talk about him.
He's good.
Yeah, but his name's Xavier Woods now. He's his own goddamn penis joke. I don't need to make fun of him. He does it all on his own. Okay?
Okay. No, but
Kofi Kingston.
Legitimately, can I ask you, individually?
Okay.
Individually,
okay.
Do you like them as athletes?
Besides
Kofi, Biggie, and
besides Biggie Langston, because all he does is slam on his chest like
I've seen him in NXT. You can't judge.
I have seen him in NXT. All I see is a monkey who slams on his chest all day and drops on the ground. And I'm not making that a racist comment. He literally looks like an ape.
And smokes cocaine. Biggie does cocaine.
That's fine. Biggie Langston does cocaine because he has a little D.
No.
That's why they didn't call him Big D. They call him Little D.
Don't you guys get it, though? Because when he would come out, there would be like this white powder that would come up all over his face.
No. All right. No, but hold on a second, Owen. I got another question for him. All right.
Okay.
Did you know that that Big E,
yes,
Xavier Woods,
yes,
and Kofi Kingston,
this is interesting.
Even said on Jericho's podcast, no one can attest to this, that they didn't even want to do the gimmick the way Vince had it planned.
Because Vince McMahon is racist. How many times do I have to say this? We have to put a bumper sticker on him now?
You want to know the best part too?
Warning, racist.
You see a Ring of Honor wrestler, ACH, who's black, also says he finds the gimmick racist.
That's obvious. Has there been a Japanese WWE champion?
Nope.
Has it been a Chinese WWE champion?
Nope.
Has it been a black WWE champion?
Nope.
Has it been
And the Walk doesn't
anything
count.
else
The
but
Walk
Samoan
doesn't count.
WWE champion?
There's been Mexican champion.
And
3
Canadian.
of them.
Wow. Dirty Sanchez got the goddamn belts, but I'm asking you a serious.
Hey, wow.
I'm joking.
Canadian.
If
Canadian.
I can't talk. I have a mustache.
Canadian.
No, but it's. I'm talking about Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Alberto Del Rio.
Okay, 3 credible champions
Yep.
that are Mexican.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to the other races?
Wait. Technically, Rey Mysterio is from San Diego.
Oh, here's one for you. Where's the black guy?
To win the championship.
Yeah, it's not like they didn't have Farouk,
Yep.
who was obvious WWE champion. It's not like they had Mark Henry, obvious WWE champion. Hell, I would have taken goddamn Viscera as WWE champion.
Or what about Booker T?
Booker
Talk
T.
about his opportunity that got stolen by a white man named JBL.
And here's something for you. Ready? Here's something for you. How come the only black WWE champion was half Samoan? That doesn't count, for he is not black. He is half
He's
Samoan.
75% Samoan.
The Walk doesn't
Okay.
even. The Walk doesn't even consider himself black.
So he's mocha with a hint of chocolate. Awesome.
Okay.
That sounds like a great fucking candy bar. I want mocha with a hint of chocolate.
Okay.
Whole goddamn bar.
So now my question. All right. So James brought him up. What do you think of the commentary nowadays on the main WWE roster?
Okay. The only credible commentator there is Jerry Lawler. And he had a fucking heart attack.
Well,
It's funny when the only credible...
I want to say this.
Don't you dare say Michael Cole.
What?
Don't you dare say Michael
I
Cole.
only say because if they actually let him.
Okay.
Let's not forget about his SmackDown.
Okay, but here's my question. When does he get the chance to do that?
Never.
Exactly. So why have him on commentary? Why don't you just have JBL and
I hate you.
Lawler?
Don't bring
No.
JBL in.
Why don't you just have JBL and Lawler on their own goddamn show called Let's Talk Some Shit and totally forget what we're trying to do? Also, did anybody remember to bring our fucking memory medication? Where are we right now?
The fact that they talk about
When I was your age, I used to be 3-time WWE champion. When I was your age, I was champion for 1 whole year and the entire company died. That's JBL's story, and he's gonna stick to it.
You want to know the best part? Okay, I want to point this out before you continue here. The fact that you are pretty correct with how they go back in the day. Owen can attest to this. They talk about lines and references that have nothing to do with the title, and you know this because you've seen this. You have seen this. So, give your opinion on that. That's something I think Owen would definitely want to hear.
Well, it is. You have those wicked cute white breeds. I don't know why you don't like them, but you might keep them now.
Sorry, eating food.
Like, it's so weird.
Contain memory. JBL and Lawler do not have memory. They have light spurts of mentally challengedness that are slowly taking over. Because, ready? I'm going to guess this. JBL is going to get into a cage match in the next 5 years, and when that happens, everybody's going to finally see something that they wish that they had. A Texas guy finally get hung by the goddamn cage.
I didn't know you hated him that bad.
No, let me explain why I hate the man. He's cocky, he's egotistical, and he's racist. He doesn't have a cock. His ego's tinier than his dick. And he's racist. He has no wife. His kids hate him. And he's racist. His check is worth a paper that's on. He sleeps under a bus. And he's racist. And if he was living with me, the 3 things that I could say that he doesn't have is a personality, a family,
Yes.
and he's racist.
All right. Well,
JBL in a nutshell, more like a goddamn coffin full of nuts. That is the only thing that he will be able to eat or choke down.
I bet your cat could book a better wrestling show.
Huh?
My
Your
left
cat.
testicle could book a better wrestling show than WWE. The toilet paper I took a shit on would be a better wrestling demographic than WWE.
All right, I know we're only
The
talking.
toilet that the shit was later put in is better than the superstars in WWE.
Except for don't be that.
I have my rights. Don't say
Well,
a speech, motherfucker. Okay.
All right.
Stop. I fuck you.
All right, well,
Okay,
I don't know if I should even bring this question up, but
What is the question?
you get me. I have to ask him about this because I have to know his intake on it. What about what happened with TNA Impact Wrestling? I have to ask him about that.
Okay.
That's the one you saw me put the table.
Yes. TNA. Total non-stop action. Except for the times that we can come up with a story. Our superstars have become nothing but potheads, and most of the time we get drunk and pretend that we're not doing anything. Or, as I like to call it, completely lazy fuckers. Or the CLF, which would probably be a better company, because at least we get to watch Stone Cold Steve Austin manage something again. Again, him running a company is a lot better than TNA. Him drinking that one beer is more entertaining than TNA. Mick Foley running around the ring screaming his name while trying to chase something that doesn't exist is more entertaining than TNA. TNA entertainment value. This is more fucking entertaining than TNA. And it's a box of Chinese food. Paperclips more entertaining. At least they have structure. Water, at least it has value. My dick at least has a straight line. Then, what type of plot have they come up with? Ready?
We saw superstars.
So so for our next year plan, we're going to do an entire storyline with Abyss. He's not going to wear a mask and he's going to look like a complete idiot. But we're okay with that as long as people buy our toys. Seriously, they are slowly but surely turning into the Disney company. Except, the one part of Disney where that's what it is. It's slowly turning into the Disney weird. Because less and less people want to show up. Seriously, they're going to have less people going into them than a fucking museum that's being closed down.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, because most of the people that work there are dinosaurs.
Okay, I gotta ask him because James ranted pretty bad about this. What about the aces and eights?
Okay. The structure for it wasn't awful. The whole thing of this group beating the shit out of other people every other night, no problem with. Bully Ray being the leader, no problem. After everybody was unmasked, what was the goddamn point of the group anymore? Why call them the aces and eights? Hey, look, we have our boy over here, Mr. Anderson, Mr. Kennedy, who screams into a microphone and throws it into the sky.
Should be Scott Hall in the group.
No. So for people that are in the group, a Kevin Nash impersonator, Mr. Anderson, and Doc. That's about it.
You forget about
Who?
No,
The black Kevin Nash impersonator. Right, the black guy.
Okay.
So they only put him in the group because they didn't want the group to be racist. And D'Lo Brown, let's see. What is he famous for in WWE? Shaking his fucking head and jumping at you. Like an asphyxiated patient trying to get in oxygen.
Okay.
He's like a mentally challenged kid with a helmet on running down a hallway trying to chase a fucking Twinkie.
Taz on commentary for races and it.
Taz on commentary. I have no problem with Taz. Taz is a great athlete. Was a great athlete, as I hinted. What happened? WWE got a hold of him first. AJ Styles, WWE had a hold of him first. Austin Aries, WWE had a hold of him first. Christian, WWE had a hold of him first. All these athletes that are at TNA, WWE at least had once. Why did they make TNA? Because we couldn't get part of the major leagues.
No, they were. They were almost there. And
Yeah. Almost. And then what happened?
Eric Bischoff and Hogan happened.
No. Hogan happened. Eric Bischoff is a great match designer, not a company runner. Yeah, but you also forget about the other small, teeny thing.
And Vince Russo, right?
No. The other small, teeny thing. The most important thing. The runner of the company. What was her name? Exactly. That's all I have to say. It's magical.
Okay. What about
the company is fucking garbage.
What about the Nexus angles?
Okay, the next.
How bad?
Okay. How many times did WWE do the Nexus? Twice? It's twice, right?
No, well, yeah, the way that happened was
but they
started out and then Nexus died out with the original leader Wade Barrett and then Punk took over and then it just kind of.
But was there basically two Nexuses? Nexus I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
so they had two of the same goddamn group, except change the leader. That's it. Here's something. This is a pile of shit. This is a pile of shit with the peanut in it. What's the difference? The peanut is the only entertaining thing in the entire pile of shit.
But do you agree that when the Nexus started out, it was good?
No.
Really?
No.
You don't like the fact that they...
No, because I really don't want a group that slowly but surely is turning into the Black Panthers mixed with, Nazis.
Give me the mic for a minute. I just want to say something.
Dude, you realize the Nexus, when it started out, that was supposed to be the idea.
The Black Panthers mixed with Nazis?
Basically, yes. Give me a second. Give me a second. Was it or was it not White Hot at the time? I'm asking that as a sheer over business. No, besides that, shut up.
It can't be White Hot. What was the numbers?
Shut up. I'm talking about the actual group itself, the way it started out, the storyline itself. Do you think it could have gone somewhere if they actually won at SummerSlam instead of John Cena being Super Cena after he took a DDT to the outside and then beat both guys? Give me your opinion now on that.
I'm slowly but surely turning into William Shatner for these long pauses. Ready? If the group had done relatively brutal things, and when I look back, I just see a bunch of guys jumping at people, trying to hurt them. If we're doing the level of the Shield now, or when the Shield was the Shield, that's a different story.
But they technically were.
A little different.
Yeah,
but let me explain in my own perception on it. I didn't feel intimidated by the Nexus angle. The Shield felt more intimidating. 3 guys that were beating the shit out of people, not an entire group of pussy. It would be, okay, Aces and Eights next to the Nexus, I prefer Aces and Eights. When it came to the angle. Not talking about the wrestlers, what they were doing at the time.
Okay.
Wasn't scary to watch with the shaky cam and audio and things like that of the Aces and Eights beating the shit out of people. A little bit more. But you could obviously tell the setups that they were doing with the Nexus. It wasn't a shock when they were appearing. Literally, TNA would just cut to the backstage, watch, and that's it. They would cut to the backstage before they went to commercial, and somebody would be getting the shit kicked out of them. You wouldn't expect that. Completely different.
Okay.
Do I find them as an intimidating group based off the power that they had in it? Yeah. When it came to the way that it was done, no, I don't like the idea of Punk being a part of it.
No, I'm talking about before Punk was a part of it.
Even before, it wasn't intimidating. Not to a large point, just the setup just didn't make sense. These new guys coming in to take over the old, well, that could have been a whole 2-year story. That could have just been ST, not Nexus. NXT full takeover. But they didn't do it.
Until now, which is better now.
Yeah, it's better now, but that's the whole thing. They could have done it back then. That's my only piece.
Another question, Owen?
Yep.
You got more?
Yes. How about the CM Punk angle when he won the championship and left the WWE?
Okay, what's your opinion on this? That was a really good angle.
AJ Styles did it better.
Did you? Well, it's not none of Punk wanted to do it his way, and WWE wouldn't let him. So
AJ Styles did it better. Let me explain. When AJ did it, he was gone for months. Months, not weeks, months.
No, CM Punk only came back
Put that down, Mary. I don't want that down till I clean the bathroom. Please. No.
Oh, wait, hold on. But CM Punk came back 8 days later.
Okay, 8 days later. What is the shock value of that? He literally came back the next week. No, if he left for like 2-3 months and everybody forgot about him for a little bit, him coming back, that's scary. This guy that randomly just appeared. Nope, because Cena got a fake ass plastic belt that they could buy at IKEA. Got the IKEA couch of belts. John Cena, everybody. Making spinny belts since 2005.
Okay, let me think.
Next question, Owen.
All right.
I just think AJ did it better.
Yeah. Let me think. Oh, I know. What about CM Punk? Just in him in general, leaving the company. What about that? What do you think about that?
You know what? He left on his own behalf. I don't have to defend the guy. He's defended himself. I don't have to say anything that hasn't already been said. He left because he knew it was right in his heart. Kurt Angle left because he knew it was right in his heart. All the TNA athletes that left WWE and went to TNA for a long time knew it was right in their hearts. I don't blame them one bit. I would too if I was being treated like garbage and never got to do the one thing that I wanted to do.
Which was entertain the crowd, right?
No, not just that. Be main event at WrestleMania. He's been in the company for how many fucking years? Since the beginning of ECW?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They haven't done it since 2013? Like, really? They haven't even tried to get him back.
2014, actually. Beginning of it.
You know what I mean? Basically 2013.
Okay.
But here's my whole thing, ready? If it was that length of this one guy, this one who I'm going to say was more famous than Cena, but because John Cena was...
But he was buried by Triple H that killed his momentum.
Yeah, but he was buried... That's fine. But because John Cena was John Cena, never got that final stretch. Yeah, he had some really good matches. He fought The Undertaker at WrestleMania. He was one of the members of the Streak. That's fine. But the whole fact that a triple threat match, it was a triple threat match for the overshine match.
No,
I'm sorry. It was a triple threat between Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Batista.
No, that Punk wasn't in the company at that point, dude. You're out of tune with that.
Am I?
Again, I should say Mike hasn't watched WWE in a long time. But,
Okay.
I'm a year off, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's what you're saying. That's the Rock and Cena.
Okay.
Part 2 and Rock and Cena Part 1 because he was championship match with Jericho at WrestleMania 28, WrestleMania 90 with The Undertaker.
Because everybody wanted to see Cena versus Rock, huh? How does WWE get away with having matches that happen once?
It happened twice. I don't know.
No. Let me explain. Did Cena ever face The Rock before the first WrestleMania that they faced?
No.
In a literal match?
Nope.
No. Because you know why? WWE is, it's the two words I'm thinking of. Oh, yeah, fucking lazy. Again, CTF. Continuously lazy fucks. CLF, my friend. CLF.
Any more questions, Owen?
Oh yeah, I had it. What about when they bring up guys from NXT and then they just instantly become like nobodies and jobbers, nothings? Like, you know, Bo Dallas, Bray Wyatt.
I know.
The Ascension, the Neville.
I know.
Biggie, fucking Bo Dallas.
I don't know. Biggie is at least doing something.
No,
he's in
it's a gimmick.
Whatever. It's better than nothing. At least he's in a gimmick that somebody will remember.
All right.
The Ascension, probably one of the most brutal tag teams I've seen in a while since the Road Warriors.
Yeah.
Have that persona, have that whole look to it. So really good group in itself. Neville, impressive and incredible. Why isn't he anything? No.
He didn't even win King of the Ring.
Kevin Owens.
Barrett did.
Kevin Owens, fucking big guy because he came from Ring of Honor. You know what? A lot of people did. So you can't just give one guy because his name is Kevin Owens this huge push, but give a guy who started out in NXT, Neville, and just basically throw the fucking middle finger in his face.
I mean, he did have one WWE title match, but like they haven't really done much with him. He was supposed to win King of the Ring.
How long has it been since that title match?
A couple weeks ago, actually, a few weeks ago.
Did he have one previously before that?
No.
Okay, so fuck it. Never mind. Having one title match, being in the company for as long as he has, the Ascension.
They ruined. I mean,
here's something. When a name like Bo Dallas overshines Neville,
hold on a second.
That's the sad part.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's talk about the Ascension.
Okay.
I want you to know the Ascension from your perspective. You remember their gimmick before, right, in NXT, right? How they didn't have the ring shit. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was clearly obvious they were trying to make him an impersonation of the Road Warriors, which they never should have done. Isn't that true? And the fact that they let it known in a promo that they were trying to copy the Road Warriors.
But here's the whole thing. It was done in such a way that it's unique in itself.
I wouldn't say that. It's still copying.
Okay.
You know,
a lot of wrestlers do it.
But
there is no such thing as an original idea.
My point is, in NXT, their gimmick was original. Do you like their NXT gimmick better? You gotta admit, when you watched NXT when they fought Hideo and Finn Balor, you thought that it was way better.
I agree.
So why did they change it? There was no reason to change it. And then on top of that, only for them to cut that promo on the Road Warriors and Demolition for...
Okay, I'm done with this. Let me explain this in one simple goddamn sentence. Ready? T-shirt fucking sales. Let me explain that in a very short way. Ready? Do you know the difference between the shirt that they sell now for the Ascension and the Road Warriors T-shirt? They cropped out the faces. So, ready? As a company, you know how easy it is to mass produce T-shirts of the Ascension? Well, all you got to do is do this. Give it to the fucking face and then put it on somebody else's body because why the hell not? You make a lot more money than that. And that way you can sell two shirts of the exact same goddamn thing. Let me prove a point. Ready? How many colors are his shirts? Exactly. Do you know why he has many colors? So that way somebody will buy it in that color. He is literally a walking sponsorship for himself. Literally. He is the most unoriginal fucking... I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says about John Cena. He was a great athlete in the past. Now he's just a walking fucking sponsorship for himself. The Cena hats, the Cena shirts, how you can buy a pair of John Cena sneakers. You could buy a pair of John Cena jeans. You could buy a pair of John Cena wristbands. John Cena sunglasses. Hell, a goddamn box of John Cena tickets. Because he is literally a walking fucking sponsorship. Who else does that? The only other person who did that was Stone Cold. But it was done so subtly that you wanted to buy the T-shirt. With Cena, it's literally, I walk down the like it. Hey, guess what? It comes in black. Hey, guess what? It comes in red. Hey, guess what? I'm a fruity fucking pebble. Hey, guess what? I changed the logo, so now it's a new shirt. Hey, guess what? I created a new DVD. Hey, guess what? I still do 5 more moves. Would you like to see me do 5 moves? I do this, and then ready, in the end, you give me this. Seriously, I'm surprised nobody has literally walked up to John Cena and handed him their wallets. Take my money. Because in the end, I'm going to buy my kid your bullshit. I owned 1 t-shirt of The Undertaker. And you know that I love The Undertaker. I owned 1 t-shirt from Stone Cold.
I own 2.
1 t-shirt from The Rock. 1 t-shirt from Mick Foley. That's all you need is 1. Not, hey, let me cover the fucking rainbow. Just so that way at the gay
pride. Kind of went over what we were talking about, though, dude.
Yeah.
Just the way they were booked.
Yeah, they were booked god-awful. But the reason why they did it was for t-shirt sales, for money. Because that's all this company wants is this. More and more paper. Because why the fuck not? Yeah. If I made a t-shirt with my face on it, I'd be the only one wearing my t-shirt. If somebody wanted to pay me to have the t-shirt with my face on it, okay, go for it. Am I expecting a lot of money from it? No, but how much do WWE merchandise cost these days? $30 for a t-shirt? $20 for a button? For a button, for a you stick on your shirt and backpack, or your vests, or your jackets. Hell, I am really surprised that we haven't gotten WWE air fresheners. Being honest. Smell of sweaty man oil and John Cena. Oh God, there's a lot of sadness in that smell.
Any other questions, Owen?
I was gonna ask what he thinks about the curb stomp being banned from WWE.
Oh. Let him get into it, Owen. He's got to eat his beef teriyaki before he goes on to
Okay, I can answer that quickly. If you're going to ban a move like the curb stop, how come you didn't ban the goddamn headbutt years ago? Maybe at that point we wouldn't have a dead athlete on our hands. No. But still. I'm going to make you do the headbutt. You know what? How about you jump off the fucking ladder first onto Kane? You know what's funny when you look into the case? Did you know he had tumors? Did anybody know that Chris Benoit had tumors? He did. You know what that's from?
The headbutt.
Yes, over and over the amount of years of him smashing his fucking hand off other people's heads.
Yep.
Because you know why?
But they'll ban a curb stop over a YouTube video. That was the whole reason why they banned the curb stop.
Oh, because that will ruin their image. I swear the day that some kid breaks his neck off the attitude adjustment and puts it up online and then puts it on WWE.com.
They won't ban it.
Yes, they will.
No.
Oh, yes, they will. Oh, yes.
They're too wild.
They try. Did you not know the scandal that happened in 1999 with Stone Cold Stunner? They tried to ban the Stunner. A move that's literally a kick to the gut and a RKO in a sitting position. A sitting Stunner. Do you know why they wanted to ban it? Because one kid dislocated his jaw from it. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I don't run a organization that's garbage. I run a small independent company that is not profitizing off people's views. If I make money, yeah, I make money. But I don't need to get my dick hard like Vincent Kennedy McMahon, looking at all the preteens wearing my t-shirts. Oh. That's how I feel about Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Owen, you have a question?
Yeah, overall, what is your personal feeling of Vince McMahon? Like, huh. This one's gonna be good.
Okay. You know what my 110% thing I have to say about Vincent Kennedy McMahon? He's a profiteerizing motherfucker. All he does, he sits in his goddamn little hot tub full of money. He sits every single day in his hot tub full of money. So that way he can make more money. So that way he can shovel more money into his hot tub full of fucking money. So that way he can buy a limousine full of money. So that way he can get on his private jet made of money. So that way he can give his daughter more fucking boob implants with money. So that way he can make sure that Triple H has a good career with money. So that way he can sit in the back of his goddamn new Porsche waiting for the day that somebody finally walks up to him and says, "You're a good person, Vince. We all love you." And I feel really bad for a man when daddy never said I love you. Because that's why he's all angry. He's all pissed off. Because daddy never gave him a hug and told him that he was a good boy. He's a pissed off, angry little man and has a lot of parental issues. And he sits there every single day in his office, sitting there looking out the goddamn window, and I'm sure he spent a lot of money on trying to get, well, sitting in that custom-made chair, in that custom-made suit, in his custom-made office with his custom-made pens and his custom-made desk with his fucking custom-made rugs. And in the end, you know what's going to happen in the next 60 years when he dies? And I hope it does. I hope that entire company falls around his head. Well, literally, I want the building to fucking fall onto his head. This is my personal thing on Vincent Kennedy McMahon. The man stops looking at a dollar bill is the day that hell freezes over and virgins finally get 72 versions of themselves. That's and I know there's going to be a lot of WWE fans out there that say, "You're lying, Vince isn't like that. He's not like that type of person." You know, if the man hasn't changed since 1999, now you'd be surprised because he was coming up with revolutionary concepts at the time. But I would like to quote a very famous individual in the wrestling community. Vince took the word ECW and put the word attitude on it because he has an attitude. Instead of, I don't know, calling it WWF. No. We have the golden age of WWE. Now we have the attitude era. What's this one called, James? In the 2K14 game? The Universal era.
It's not a reality era.
Oh, bullshit. You know what the only reality is? Here's the reality of the situation. The only person that should be running a wrestling company are two individuals. Triple H and, of course, my favorite, the son of that fucking sperm cell that survived. Yeah.
Shane McMahon and Triple H.
Yeah, Shane McMahon should be running the company. The only real son and lineage of Vince should be running the company. Hell, he should have been running WCW, and Triple H should have been running WWF. But we didn't get that. We got more lazy writing, and hey, look, here's an image of Big Show in a freaking diaper. Here's an image of Kane falling. Here's an image of, I don't know, Jeff Hardy being lit on fire by pyrotechnics. But it's okay because Vince can pay out of pocket to make sure that those burns go away and the lawsuit doesn't happen, right? That's how I really feel about Vincent Kennedy McMahon. that if I could, I would face him in a ring. No, not a ring, an octagon. I would tie his hands up, and I would pay everybody in the arena to literally beat the shit out of him. But not with sticks or bats, with bags full of money. The same dirty, corrupt dollar that he's had in his pocket since he was born.
I'm gonna end it with that question. That's a good way to end it.
Yeah, I think we should end it there. I think that ends it.
Go on my Instagram.
I think that ends it, Owen. I think that was a great ending to something that is so true.
Yeah. I know. I actually feel like that's
I don't
true.
know. I mean, here's the thing, guys. What I want you to know is this opinion of this guy, even though he doesn't know everything about WWE like me and Owen does, is everybody's frustration that has ever watched the Attitude Era and seen it gone to shit and stopped watching right before the Ruthless Aggression Era. Now, he watched the Ruthless Aggression Era, but he stopped like halfway through. So it's pretty damn close to every other former viewer's opinion. The other 5 million that tuned out when WWE was at an 8.3 million rank when WrestleMania 15 was hitting. Like, I hope people know that. Like, he's not trying to insult anybody purposely. He doesn't know. But he at least knows enough that WWE has gotten so fucking bad that, you know, what was the point, basically? And I'm surprised we haven't gotten to that point yet. There have been fans by the masses that have gotten to the point where if WWE loses their fans, the whatever 3 million they have left, 4 million, whatever, they're screwed.
I mean, WWE just kind of needs to pull their head out of their asses, but they're not going to. As long as Vince McMahon's running this company, it's probably going to stay in the shape it's in and maybe get worse.
Yep. I mean, WWE, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. You need to take a good, long, hard look at your product and really take a hard look at it and decide if what you are putting on is good for your fans. Because it's not. And if you continue to believe that it is, then you're letting us down. You're letting all of us down. So, again, that's pretty much it. As I said,
So wait a
I already
minute.
promoted my shit, so I'll let Owen,
What should I call this?
close it here.
I'm going to let I've decided to change the name of this. I'm still going to keep it NXT Takeover Predictions, but I should call this like an epic pipe bomb, I think, on WWE. I think
Epic pipe bomb on the WWE by Mike Marr. There you go.
Okay.
Or an epic pipe bomb on the WWE.
Let me explain. I'm not like the executioner within me is released.
Fine. We'll save another video for it. Hey man, let's end it here. You can close it out. I'm worn to shit, man.
Okay. So, you can subscribe to my stuff. You can check out the SummerSlam review series if you want to hype yourself up for SummerSlam. It's going to be right up here. There's not a lot of SummerSlam review series, but, you know, I didn't get them all done. I'll do it next year. And then if you want to check out 2013, down below. And if you want to check out my non-wrestling channel full of non-wrestling fans where Vince McMahon can't corrupt the non-wrestling landscape, you can click right here. It's called Owen the Talkinator. And then you can check out my CM Brothers channel, which is over here. And then you can subscribe to my channel down below. And that's pretty much it. All right. See you later.